I'm a member of a top-secret research unit. As per my superior's request, I aim to deliver a file to Celeste Judd, my older sister. The moment I step into my sister's office, an intern, Ethan Irwin, quickly moves to stand in my way. "Are you the new assistant?" He eyes me up and down, finally noticing the document envelope in my hand. Then he chortles loudly. "It's your first day on the job, and yet you're already trying to suck up to Ms. Judd. Why don't you take a look in the mirror and see how pathetic you are?" Only then do I realize that Ethan has mistaken me as a love rival. But the thing is, Celeste has never told me that she has a boyfriend. I'm about to explain the truth to Ethan when I feel his fist colliding with my face. I'm the only assistant Ms. Judd needs. You can forget about being her boyfriend. Ethan yanks me by the hair as he dumps scalding hot water onto my face. "To think that you're already planning on becoming a sugar baby and seducing rich women at such a young age. I'll teach you a lesson on behalf of your parents." I can only curl into a small ball on the floor. Stubbornly, I use my body to protect the document envelope. My actions infuriate Ethan to no end. He snatches the file away before ripping it into pieces in front of the entire company. He even says fawningly to Celeste, "Ms. Judd, your new assistant sure is a bold one for trying to seduce you. But don't worry, for I've already taught him a lesson." What a shameless, brazen man daring to set his sights on Ms. Judd when Ethan's right there. He's about to regret it. I don't think he knows what's coming yet. Although Ethan might be an intern, his father is the company executive. Any man who tried to covet Ms. Judd all ended up on a gurney. Whispers rippled endlessly through the surrounding employees. Ethan Irwin, the righteous intern assistant, towered over me, his eyes brimming with barely contained contempt. The next second, he grabbed my hair and lifted me off the ground. A searing pain exploded across my scalp, causing my legs to nearly give out. I let out a muffled groan, only to get punched in the face before I could take my next breath. "You're a man, why are you moaning like that? Who are you trying to seduce here? I'm telling you, Ms. Judd is out for a meeting and won't be in the office today. You'd better forget those dirty thoughts of yours. Otherwise, I'll make you regret ever setting foot in here." I suppressed the raging fury inside me. As I prepared to explain myself, my phone, which had fallen to the floor at one point, started ringing. I fixed my gaze on the screen and it was Daniel Wilson, my supervisor, calling. I reached out to grab the phone, but Ethan was a step ahead of me and snatched it away. In front of all the employees, he put the call on speaker. Daniel's voice rang out, "Hey Ozzy, are you there yet? Have you seen Cease?" Hearing the nickname of my older sister, Celeste Judd, Ethan instantly exploded. He screamed hysterically into the phone, "You stupid, dead-broke geezer. How dare you let your son think he can hit on Ms. Judd? That nickname's not for losers like you two." The groundless lashing took Daniel aback. He was just about to refute, but Ethan hung up without a second thought. "What are you waiting for, Ethan? Just get rid of him. Look at how calculating he looks. Maybe some broke father heard Ms. Judd was hearing for an assistant, and he wanted his son to take the chance and marry into her family." Ethan's lackey stood at the side, hands on his hips as he sized me up and down with unmasked mockery. I gritted my teeth and, ignoring the pain from my scalp, tremblingly explained, "I'm not here for the assistant." Before I could finish my sentence, a piping hot drink came splashing all over my face. At that moment, that same searing pain from earlier, only now 10 times worse, bloomed across my entire body. I collapsed to the floor, rolling around and clutching my head. By then, countless blisters of all sizes had formed on my exposed skin. None of these absurd turns of events prompted the bystanders to take any action. Instead, they stood and laughed. "Ethan, you shouldn't have done that. A sugar baby wannabe like him might play the victim in front of Ms. Judd later." Geez, have the security guards at Judd Group always been slacking off like this? Why did they let just anyone in? I had lost all strength in my body, curling into a tight ball on the floor, but I held onto the file in my arms as if my life depended on it. After 7 years at the top secret research unit, the project was finally approaching its conclusion. Celeste was once Daniel's student. He made a point of stressing that I had to deliver the file into her hands intact. However, it was precisely because of my action that Ethan immediately noticed the document envelope in my arms. He raised an eyebrow, a hint of curiosity amid his hostile gaze.